Can you guys hear me? Hey, Lulu. Hey, Jen. Shit. Okay, cool. I didn't want to open it at all. How is everybody? Hey, honey. I'm just going to give a few seconds to see if people come in. I didn't want to open it unless people are watching. It didn't sit outside either. I got a notification on my phone, and it said it was here, so I just ran out and got it because it is hot, and I wanted to give it a fair chance. I mean, I've had makeup delivered and sat outside for hours, and it never melted, but I didn't want to take a chance. I got the whole bundle. I ordered like $400 worth of shit from ColourPop, and I'm gonna try and dupe all of them with ColourPop, being that they're only like $6, but I don't know if I'll be able to. So I'm gonna try and dupe them with all ColourPop, and then if I can't, I'll add in, some drugstore stuff, Wet and Wild. Oh, Jen, thank you. You don't have to do that, honey. I didn't even know that stuff is on. Thank you. But we'll see. I'm hoping they're good. I don't want them to fail, to be honest. I mean, you guys know how I am. I'm more about the product, and I hope that. Look, I don't want to spend $300 on shitty makeup, so I hope they're good. They look good so far. The people that got them that I've seen that haven't had an issue, they look nice. So I'm hoping they're good. Did you guys get them? I guess I could start opening this thing up. So much drama. Hi, babe. Let me get this receipt out of here. It came nicely packed. The box is really nice. The bundle comes in, hang on. So the bundle comes in this nice little box too, which is pretty nice. Can you guys see this clear? Like, is the resolution good and stuff like that? Because this is only the second time I'm on live. I don't really know how to do this stuff. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. I guess, yeah, open it here. Oh, it's very nice. So they're all in here like this. And all the shades. Very nicely compact. I actually think I'm going to keep it in this and store it like this. This is pretty nice. I'm just going to start taking them out and swatching them. Actually, let me just get them all out. All right, so this one is Control Freak. What were the ones that were... It seemed to me like some of the ones that had trouble were the same shades. I think Perfectionist was a big one. So the packaging does feel a little heavy. This is very smooth. You don't feel the glitter at all. It looks pretty. There's the infamous diamond. The diamond is in there pretty securely. It doesn't feel like it's going to move out. Let's see. It looks good. All right, so I mean, it's going to be hard to tell from swatching, but on the first swatch, it tugged a little. It's not as creamy as others were making it out to be. It's not matte by any means, but it has a little tug to it. But once you get the first swipe down, it goes over real silky and smooth. I wouldn't say it's pigmented in one swipe, though. Definitely not. I mean, again, this is also on my arm, but I'm pretty good at telling, and yeah, it doesn't feel like it's one swipe pigmentation. Not this shade anyway. This is Control Freak. Next one is Mom. And also looks fine. Yeah, it looks perfect. There's no beading or anything up on it. Yeah, this one's much more creamy than the last one. This one I would definitely say is one swipe pigmentation. It's creamy and it swatched much nicer. It's a beautiful color. And we have Fussy. Oh shit, I'm out of frame. I'm sorry. Alright, yeah, this one's Fussy. This one also looks perfect. Let's see. Yeah, see, that swatch is a little light too. So it's not really one swipe, but it is creamy and it didn't tug as much as the other one, as the first one. But still looks nice. Okay, next we have As If. And one also looks perfect. No problems at all. This is really nude. Okay. Let's see. This one actually feels more creamy than all of them. That's really light, but it's really pretty. All right, let's see. All right, next up we have Gossip. Yeah, the colors are beautiful, but I'm a sucker for these anyway, but they really are pretty. All right, so this one is Gossip. There is a little something on it, but it looks like a little piece of fuzz. Yeah, it's just a little piece of fuzz. It looks fine. Let's see. This one's definitely one swipe pigmentation. It's very pigmented. And I just want to show you guys, once you swipe it, it looks fine to me. I don't see an issue in it. Let me just do it a little more and see if I can get in there, because this isn't a shade I would wear either. I will say, too, I wonder if people are swatching these too roughly, because as I'm swatching it, I can feel the softness in it. And I feel like if you roll it up too much and go a little too hard, it's going to crack and break. You can see that right there. I can feel it starting to move. You see that little line in there? I could feel it starting to shift a bit in the tube. So if you do get them, try not to roll them up too far, because they are definitely soft. And if you see little lines, it's probably just from the little hairs on my arms. It is smooth as hell. There's nothing in this one. Let's see another one. Yeah, I saw that, Lou. 1 second. Okay, so this one is Ambition. This one looks perfect too. Yeah, the deeper shades definitely aren't one swipe, but I don't think I own a one swipe vampy shade in my entire collection anyway. So I don't think that's really fair. They all seem very pigmented and very creamy so far. They feel nice. Let's see. All right, Amaze Balls. Her names are terrible. God. This one looks perfect too. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel this as soon as I press it down, how soft it is. And it feels like it's going to break a bit. I mean, you got to go a little gentle. And you're going to be doing this on your lips, not your arm. And it feels nice. It feels creamy, but just to keep that in mind. It definitely, yeah, see, you could see the line where it was starting to tug. Can you see? Yeah, you guys can see that, right? You can see where it's starting to break off a little bit. So just be careful. They're very, very soft. Next we have Hot Toddy. And that looks perfect too. There's no line on it now. Let's see if it happens again. Yeah, it's really soft. Yeah, see? You can feel it moving. It's hitting the edge of the component right here. So when I have it rolled here and I'm swatching, it is so soft that it is hitting the sides. So that's something to think about. They just feel extremely freaking soft. And you're going to want to roll them up maybe like to about there. And don't push it. Just be careful because you don't want to ruin it. But I definitely think that's an issue because, you know, I like to put a lip liner on underneath. And so that will make my lips a little bit more dry and matte. And I feel like if this over a lip liner will be a problem because it can't handle the tug, if that makes sense. So I might even use these with a lip brush, to be honest. I kind of don't think that that's okay. I mean, I know they're soft, and she says that they're made with, you know, the butter and the aloe or mango butter. But I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if the package, that's a good point. The packaging might be really poor for this. But when you feel it, I'm telling you, it's so soft, it feels like it's going to break, and I'm not really going hard. Okay, well, wait a second now, because says Perfectionist, but I could have swore I swatched that first, didn't I? Does anybody remember the first one I swatched? Maybe not. No, maybe not. We'll see. No, I don't think I did this one. Well, anyway, this is Perfectionist. This is the one that I've seen a lot of problems with on Twitter. So we'll see. Seems nice. This is a beautiful color. I did it much lighter and it didn't hit the sides. And the bullet looks perfect. Okay, this one has no label on the bottom. And it's supposed to be badass. Is it in the box? No. It looks perfect, though. Let's see. Yep, it's nice and creamy, just like the others. No issues, doesn't look like it's breaking. This one actually felt a little bit stiffer. But again, that one had no label on the bottom, so that's that. This is Sophia. There's little fuzzes on that one, too. Not a big deal, though. Let me see. It's perfect. Let's go over here. Pretty color. It almost feels, some of them feel like a little greasy. But not in a bad way. Just a little, like, greasy. Almost like if you have a balm on underneath before you put a lipstick on. It kind of feels like that. But not on my lips, of course, on my arm. Nude AF. Yeah, this one looks fine, too. Let me roll that down. I don't want to break it. This one's very pigmented. Wow. I mean, it's nude, so it's hard to see on my skin tone, but the pigmentation is there. And again, after swatching it, it looks fine. I don't see any issues underneath the first layer. Looks nice and creamy. And I'm not saying this, that people on Twitter are lying either. I believe them. I'm not having an issue with mine. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm discrediting people on Twitter. This one is Isla. And this one looks fine too. Very pretty color. This is like really rosy. I thought it was going to be more on the peachy tone, but it's not. It's more mauvey, but it's really pretty. And it also looks fine. What is this one? Is Cheeky. Also looks good. Oh, this is pretty. This is like a toffee color. This is really nice. And again, the bullet looks fine on this one too. Sorry guys, I'm not replying. I'm just trying to get through them really fast so you can see them. We have Independent. This one is tugging. This one definitely feels more on the matte side than a cream. But once you get it going, it feels creamy. But it definitely had a tug to it. And as you can see, because it had a little tug, I am getting that little bit of a line in there. But, I mean, I had to press hard. So I think it depends on the shades then, too. And then we have decaf. That looks perfect also. Oh, this color is beautiful. See, this color, I bet you I have a hard time duping. It's very brown. It just looks like melted chocolate, to be honest. It's beautiful, and it's a very, very different shade. I like this. But I bet you I have a hard time duping that. That looks pretty unique. It almost looks like it's melting in the bullet. I want to give another swatch and see. And I'm going to go pretty light-handed. Yeah, that's better. It kind of looked like it was sweating a bit, but I'm not in a very hot area at all. My house has central air, so it's not really hot in here. But it did kind of look like it was sweating. Next is Tipsy. And that one looks fine. I'm running out of space. Yeah, this one's a little bit tuggy too, but not bad. It's actually, this feels a little less creamy than the others, but I preferred that. It's almost like a MAC cream. That's what they feel like, but more cream. Like some of them feel more creamy, but this one doesn't. This one has like a little soft matte texture to it. But it is, yeah, what a mess. They make a mess. But I think it's just because they're so soft. Let's see. All right, next is That Girl. This is the one I was excited for. Yeah, this is beautiful. I mean, it's a typical nudie coral, but there you go. I knew as soon as I started swiping it, I could see it coming up in the swatch. So we got one. Let's see. Yep. Can you guys see it? I'm going to do it over a soft part of my hand so nobody could say it was like the hairs on my arm or something. Yeah, there's all shit in here. I'm not going to swatch this anymore. I'm going to hang on to this. But if you guys see it, hopefully you could see that this one's a fucking mess. It even, swiping it on the soft part of my hand, you could see the lines that the little beads are making through the swatch. So yeah, it's definitely an issue. What a fucking mess I'm making. Yeah, this one's really bad. Really bad. So I'm going to put this to the side real quick and cover it. And finish the last two. I think That Girl is one of the ones that people were complaining about too. This one is Obsessed. It looks fine. Oh my god. Alright, let's go over here. This one seems fine. Yeah, smooth as anything. That one's okay. And lastly, we have Hustle. It looks okay. I'm going to go right in here. This is a really nice color. If you have medium or tan skin tone, get this one. And it looks fine. It's nice and smooth. It does have a little bit of a line in there. No, it's fine. It's okay. All right, so out of all of them, out of mine, this one is a no-go. That was That Girl. Give me 1 second. I want to clean my damn hand. And, by the way, these are freaking amazing. Sephora has their own, this is like the Sephora brand wipes. But the scents they have, I bought them all now. But these are really good. If you're into, and they're not that pricey either. No, only one. And, I mean, is it acceptable? No, of course not. But I'm glad I didn't spend $300 to have it happen to all of them, you know. It happens. I'm not making excuses for her. She needs to make it right. You know, I do like the formula, feels nice. I'm excited to try them. These watermelon wipes are fucking everything. I love them. And just so you see, it did kind of stain my arm a little bit, which is kind of unusual for a nude. Sometimes that'll happen to me with a red, not really a nude. Mom stained a lot. And it's not the wipes, because these things remove my makeup with one towelette right before I go into like clean my face. So it's definitely not the wipe. But keep that in mind. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me because it's a lipstick, but just so you guys know. All right, now I can answer some comments and talk to you guys. Hang on. Okay. So what do you guys think? Jen, they're so good. I got, what did I get? Let's see. I got papaya. We've got coconut. And I got pomegranate. They're amazing. I love them. They smell so nice, too. They're really good. Has Jaclyn, I haven't even really seen Twitter. Has she mentioned anything today about the formula or what the hell's going on or anything? What does she plan on doing? I did read that a couple of places about the butters being melted down and not being tempered properly can cause crystallized little beads, and I'm wondering if that's it. It probably is, but there's a lot of things other than little beads. I mean, I don't know. I'm no chemist. I just like makeup, so I don't want to give an uneducated opinion. That's the part I don't like, Jen. She just like didn't address anything. And the only time she did address anything, it was a positive review, and that kind of sucked seeing that. You got to address, I mean, it's an issue. It's clearly an issue. It's all over the place, and she's not saying anything. And then the one time I did see her say something last night, it was like, oh, you swatched it and it was fine, to the girl. And that wasn't fair, because to be honest, I swatched it and I didn't notice it at first. And then when I really went in and took some makeup off the bullet, you see it. So it's not fair to her, to the girl, to say that to her. No, I don't think it's foreign particles at all. Not at all. Not that it should be in there by any means, but I don't think it's like plastic or a hair or anything like that. I think it's something that's gone janky with her formula and something wasn't done properly, because it definitely shouldn't do that. It's not, people are saying that it's the heat because it's summer. Well, what is she going to do when she restocks? She's going to be restocking. It's going to be July. So that can't be an issue, and that can't be an excuse for it. I mean, I've had makeup sit outside from the post office for hours, and, nothing really happened. I mean, if you're going to leave it in a car in your purse, yeah, a lipstick's going to melt, but all my lipsticks would melt. But yeah, out of the 19, they were all really nice, and even the shade that was bad was really pretty, but it's definitely defective. Tabby, you know all about all this crap. What do you think? I made such a mess. I gotta say, I actually do like, I know a lot of people said that the packaging is kind of tacky. I mean, I could do without the diamond. Like, if you took the diamond off and it was just this, I kind of like it. I don't hate it. Oh, it's not bad. It's different. I mean, how many lipsticks do we have that look like this?